Hey guys, so I just want to pop on here and really just talk. Let's just talk real. Um, how I got started, how this started, and where we'll go from here. So, I have been a hairstylist for just about 11 years now, um, doing makeup in the same, I guess, started around the same time, I would like to think. Um, and I like to think that's where I got started, but it's not. I grew up basically in a hair salon watching my grandmother get her hair done. And um, God only knows she had it done all the time. Whether it was sets, perms, color, whatever the case is, she always had it done. So I was always there. And one of the things, even at an early age, um, that I recognized was how many women came in not feeling good, and whether they had their release was talking to that stylist about whatever was going on in their day, and that stylist was basically a therapist to them feeling beautiful, and sometimes not just beautiful but just normal. You can see that, you can see it in someone's face and their mannerism and their aura. You can see it. And so at an early age, you catch on quick, like what makes people happy. And, in a matter of an hour, 2 hours, or whatever they're having done, that's instant. That's instant. And, you know, I always wanted to do that. And my husband will be the first person to tell you I'm like the least patient person out there. I want something, I want it, and I'll work to get it, but Jesus, I don't want to wait. So, when I saw that, I said, that's what I want. That's what I want to be. I want to be a day maker. I want to make someone feel beautiful. And it wasn't until I got into middle school, where I was bullied very bad. I'm talking thrown into lockers, pushed, shoved, called names. I am very tiny. I am 100 pounds and I am 5 foot. So you can only imagine middle school Julie, how tiny I was then. And I will never forget till this day, I was made fun of, ironically, by a boy, about the veins on the side of my face. And it sucked. It sucked. He didn't know that, I had struggled with weight gain. He didn't know that I had panic disorder. It didn't matter. Kids don't need to know that. I didn't know I had it. I did, but I didn't. Not to the extent. And, it sucked. And I came home and I was crying. And, it was a long, drawn-out period of me coming home and being so upset and crying. And finally, I think it was when I came home and told my mom that the entire cafeteria was chanting this thing about my face, it was enough. And we finally went out and got my first thing of foundation. And I was probably in 6th or 7th grade. And it was very light, very natural, but it covered it up. And it's not to say that you have to wear makeup to cover up your problems, but Jesus, if you feel better afterwards, the problems are always going to be there. But if you can feel beautiful about yourself by covering some imperfection, why not? Why not make yourself happy and love what you see in the mirror? And it wasn't until we put that on did I actually understand those women years and years prior walking out of the salon. I saw it, but now I felt it. So that really pushed me into wanting to do hair and makeup. And if I could make someone feel normal and beautiful like how I felt, let's do it. So I went to a Votech school, and in that time I had really, really bad panic disorder, which I had suffered from years prior, but it really kind of took over. And I had experienced some hair loss with changes in medication and stress, and God only knows stress will do it to you 90% of the time. And I was very sick, and in that time, I was 17. You become very desperate in trying to figure out how to make yourself again look normal. and not sick and not like you're suffering. And that's when I discovered hair extensions. And so I went home, locked the door in my room, and I just started working on hair extensions, later becoming certified. And again, it was instant for me. It was instant gratification, and it wasn't to make me have this long, luxurious hair, because I had that. It was to fill in the spots, and not to fill in the voids of my life, but to fill in the spots where I had lost my hair. And I just, at 17, that was like the worst age to lose your hair. Like, let's be honest. Any age is horrible, but 17 and in high school, it's like traumatizing. So I then perfected my skill, and I did have training where we worked on clients that had alopecia. And again, they just wanted to feel normal. And I know I keep saying it, but that's the point that I'm trying to get across. A lot of these videos that I'm doing is not just glamming up. It's not just being materialistic and all the time. No one has time for that. But if you can take anything out of my videos, whether it's applying your lashes or learning to contour your face, if you're just picking one thing out of one of my videos, whether it's hair or makeup or whatever the case is, I just wanted to let you know that it's about feeling normal and feeling beautiful. And if it can take 2 seconds or 5 minutes out of your day, if you can squeeze it in there somewhere, I want you to try it. So that's just how I got started, and a little bit about my life. But I hope that you guys do enjoy my future videos. And again, if there's anything that you want to see or that I haven't yet done, I promise I'll get it to you. But again, with my door closed, my son downstairs being fed by my husband, and everything around me, I have to work today. So with life around me just a little crazy, I will get it done. But if that's not any more true to life about how it is to be a mom or just a busy woman in general, life takes over, things get crazy. So, I am finding the time, the now 7 minutes that I've been talking, to talk to you and get it out there, and just let you know where I'm coming from. So I hope you guys do enjoy my future videos. If you want to subscribe below and give this a thumbs up, and I'll get back to you guys. So I hope you guys have a good day. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you soon.